The radio. Okay, cool, sweet. All right, well, Mayday Parade. They're going to be at the Fillmore tonight. Is anybody going to that show? Well, it's going to be awesome, and they're going to play a little, like, acoustic. Come on in, stragglers. Sit on down. We're going to have, like, a little acoustic rendition going on right now, and we're going to talk about the new album, which is out, and we'll get to all that stuff. So do you guys want to bring them out? I think so. Bring out Mayday Parade. Live on radio1045.com. Where did I put my water? Come on down. Yes! Welcome, 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 gentlemen. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So the show is tonight at the Fillmore. And when was the last time you guys were in Philly?
Well, this Warped Tour this summer.
Okay.
And then the last club show would have been like a year and a half, like spring of 2017.
You've probably been here a lot. I mean,
We
you guys have been a band almost 15 years, so
Yeah,
you've definitely been here quite a lot.
for sure. Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about all that stuff, and we'll talk about the new album. Congrats on the new album. We'll get
Thank
to all
you.
those details, but do you want to give us a little acoustic rendition?
Sure.
It's Mayday Parade, live on radio1045.com.
Yeah, right on, guys. Thanks for being here. Thank you guys for having us. Yeah, we're going to play some tunes. This first one is off of our new album, Sunnyland. And it's called It's Hard to Be Religious When Certain People Are Never Incinerated by Bolts of Lightning. It goes like this. You guys ready?
Yeah, that's great.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're asking the questions, but not listening to the answers you get. It must be hard to do. It must be about as hard as forgetting your best friends. You said we'd leave no one behind and prove what you had wasn't dead inside. But we know, yeah, everyone knows what a selfish prick you've become. I remember when one single moment was enough.
Convince yourself to jump in because you wanted to.
It's not that far, at least it didn't seem so from down there. But from up here, seems that everything I love is so far away.
Used to be many things that I can hold inside
And grab on to stormy weather. These days, we have each other. Did you honestly think anything would be different this time around? I'm sure you've got a reason and it's profound. Believe anything as long as it never lets you down. I remember when one single moment was enough.
Convince yourself to jump in because you wanted to.
It's not that far, at least it didn't seem so from down there. But from up here, seems that everything I love is so far away.
Used to be many things that I can hold inside
And grab onto stormy weather. These days, we have each other. guys very much. That was cool. Good job, Jake and Alex.
Thanks, dear.
Sweet. Yeah, we got 2 more songs we're going to play. This next one's also off of our newest album, Sunnyland. It's called Piece of Your Heart. You ready?
Give me your misery, all of it, give it to me. I can't hold on to it for you, it's not a problem. Just want your energy, piece of that fractured mountain. I'll take whatever comes with it as long as it's yours. All I know is that I want it more than yesterday. And I was waiting for just one little spark. You are the brightest I've seen, you are the best side of me. And just for when we're apart, I've got a piece of your heart. I want the whole damn thing, feel it inside of me, feel it inside of you too. Sing forever this downcast blade from the sky. Can never sever through, know what we have, me and you. Burning together, burning forever. I don't know, I just can feel it in the atmosphere. And if I'm wandering, I've wandered into just the right spot. You are the fire in my sleep, you are the reason I dream. And just for when we're apart, I've got a piece of your heart. I've got a piece of your heart. I want the whole damn thing. Say hello to all my problems for me. Tell them sorry, can't be around anymore. Years will go on, we'll get older and then we'll die, but we'll get by. Oh, and it goes on forever just like this. I could go back, I'd do it all over with you again. I've got a piece of your heart. I want the whole damn thing. Say hello to all my problems for me. Tell them sorry, can't be around anymore. Years will go on, we'll get older and then we'll die, but we'll get by. Woo! Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah. There's one more song that I'm gonna do. You guys help me out? Are y'all bouncing? Or?
We're gonna bounce.
Y'all gonna bounce?
Thank you guys very much.
Yeah, this one's an older one off of our second album, and it's called "I Swear This Time I Mean It." Oh, Florida, please be still tonight. Don't disturb this love of mine, because she's so serene. You've gotta help me
count the stars to form the lines, find the words to sing in time. I wanna keep her dreaming, it's my one wish, I won't forget this. I'm outdated, overrated. Morning seems so far away, so I'll sing a melody and hope to God she's listening, sleeping softly while I sing. I'll be your memories, your lullaby for all the times, hoping that my voice could get it right. If luck is on my side tonight, my clumsy song will make it right. Risk the touch, it isn't much, but it's enough to form imaginary lines. Forget your scars, will orient mine. The hours change so fast, oh God, please make this last. 'Cause I'm outdated, overrated. Morning seems so far away, so I'll sing a melody and hope to God she's listening, sleeping softly while I sing. And I'll be your memories, your lullaby for all the times, hoping that my voice could get it right, could get it right. You could crush me, please don't crush me. Baby, I'm a dreamer for sure, and I won't let you down. I swear this time I'll mean it, and I'll sing a melody and hope to God she's listening, sleeping softly while I sing. I'll be your memories, your lullaby for all the times, hoping that my voice could get it right.
Right on. Cool.
Thank you.
Guys. Yeah, thank you very much.
Mayday Parade, live on radio1045.com. I'm going to be all over the place, so just bear with me.
Go for it.
Piece of Your Heart.
Uh-huh.
That song, was that like a last-minute decision to include it?
It was,
Okay.
yeah. Uh-huh. Well, we wrote like so many songs for this new album, and because everyone in the band, you know, writes and contributes songs, and so it's a really tough process, like narrowing it down to the 12 or 13 that are gonna be on the album. And we had it like mostly kind of locked in, and it was like the last like song or two that we were trying to figure out, and that was one that we weren't even really considering. It's a song that I kind of brought in like really late, like in the process, and at first everyone didn't seem like too into it, and then just kind of I think Jake or Cabbage brought it up sort of at the last minute, and like that song's actually kind of cool, and so we kind of like ran through it, and just and it turned out being one of our favorites, and I think one of the strongest songs in the album, and yeah, it's pretty cool how that all worked out.
Yeah, I love that song, and especially for somebody who maybe hasn't followed Mayday Parade since the beginning. It's a different, like a little bit of a different sound, but it still has that unique touch to it. And I think it's cool because for people who don't know you guys too much, that's kind of like a cool little way to introduce yourselves to us. And
for sure,
I really like the song a lot.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
And you guys have like full creative control, like full veto control. So if like you go in and you're like, hey, here's the song, maybe during pre-production or the producer's like, I don't know if it's going to work, or the label, you can say, no, we really want this. Do you overthink things, especially with a song like Piece of Your Heart compared to your other stuff?
Well, I mean, we try not to. And I mean, yeah, it's a difficult process. And you know, ultimately we have, you know, final say with, like creatively what's going to happen. But of course we try and, you know, listen to the input of, you know, we were on Rise for this album, and
Right.
The producers, Kenneth and Zach, like we wanted to, you know, take their input and, you know, value that. And, so, but usually there's not too much, like, there was never like a point where we had to like draw a line and be like, no,
Okay.
we're just going to do this, you know? And
Yeah.
Because usually it's we all kind of work together, and it works out pretty smoothly, you know? And yeah.
Okay, so you guys put albums out consistently. Like I would like to say like every couple years, year and a half. Do you put a little bit of pressure on yourselves to get those albums out? Because you could be a musician, you'd be like, hey, we've been around for a really long time. Well, some people might consider a long time. Other people might be like, no, we just started. We feel like we just started.
Yeah.
But you have that, maybe put that pressure to get that out, or are you at a point in your life where you're like, I'm just trying to make art. I'll put out whatever I can. Or do you have that pull in you, that desire, like, no, I need to reach more. I want more people to understand this.
Oh, I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, it's it's been about like every 2 years we put out an album, and it's kind of crazy. Like, and certainly, you know, even like now, like, you know, this album came out in the past June of this last summer, but I'm already like getting like the itch to like start working on something new.
Wow.
And you know, just I don't know, just, you know, put out something, because it's kind of it's crazy to put to like, you know, it takes so long to write an album and then to record an album, and then by the time it comes out, it could be like a year after when you've like started writing these songs, and that's just such a crazy, you know, it takes so long to kind of go from concept to, you know, product, and so yeah, like we're always just, you know, we're all like creative people, and we all just kind of write as much as we can, and we'll be working on the next one before too long, really, you know, and yeah, getting ready.
That's why you're musicians. You're just creators. You need to constantly create. I love it. Okay, so the album's called Sunnyland. There's kind of a creepy backstory.
Yeah.
Can you go into that a little bit?
Yeah. So Sunnyland was this abandoned hospital in Tallahassee. It like shut down in like the 80s, I believe, and it was just such a cool place. It was this big 5-story, you know, pretty big building, especially for its a relatively small town like Tallahassee. And it had been shut down in the 80s, so it had all these like vines and stuff growing all over it, and it was kind of, you know, dangerous, honestly. Like there was a lot of places where like the floor had collapsed and everything, and it was kind of falling apart. But we, you know, kids would sneak in there, teenagers and stuff would you're not supposed to, of course, but you would sneak in there and just explore with flashlights and stuff and hang out, and it was so much fun. It was in my opinion, it was one of the coolest things about Tallahassee. I mean, they tore it down, I guess about 10 years ago or so, and put up an apartment complex. And yeah, I don't know. It's just that there's the song "Sunnyland" is very like kind of nostalgia based, and like all these things from like my childhood and like the early days of the band and all that. And that was just like a huge part of it was Sunnyland. I mean, we used to go there all the time, and of course, you know, it's gone now. It's torn down, and you know, it's just one of those. And so it just kind of, there's a couple, you know, there's a couple lines in that song about it, and it just seemed like a kind of a powerful idea. And we, just wanted to name the record Sunnyland. I think it's pretty cool.
I like it. Yeah, it's creepy and it's awesome and it's nostalgic, and I like it.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been on the road right now in support of the new album?
On this tour, we've been out for about five and a half weeks or so.
Wow.
Something like that. Yeah.
How is everybody receiving the new music?
It's been really good. Yeah.
Yes.
We were on Warped Tour this summer, right when it came
Right.
out, and that was an incredible experience, of course. And then we had about maybe a month and a half off between that and then the start of this tour. And yeah, it's been great. It's been awesome.
Awesome.
It's keeping us, every album just kind of keeps us moving forward, and that's, that's all we can really ask for,
Yeah, I dig that. Forward momentum. Now, people, I guess in the media, Philly is very, I don't know, I guess maybe it translates at shows, but we're a little crazy, wild. We're also painted to be like total, like, nut jobs. Would you say that maybe that translates at concerts? Do you have anything about Philly that you're like, yeah, I know I'm at a Philly show right now? Or
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it certainly is like, it's always one of the craziest shows. And really, I mean, there's a lot, this kind of, the Northeast in general is such a strong, like our best market is probably, or is Sayreville, New Jersey.
Oh,
but
wow.
I know that's like not too far.
No, yeah.
And I know a lot of people, come from Philly, to go to that show. So, and this one's always like kind of, Philly's always right there is one of the, it's so, Philly, New York, New Jersey, Boston, like all this up here is just kind of like it's, we're from Florida, and the shows aren't as insane down in Florida as they are up here, but yeah. It's wild. It's just so much energy, and yeah, it's awesome. You
guys are crazy. You know that? You guys are crazy in here. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for taking the time out of your day for coming here, and hopefully we'll see you soon, man. Hopefully we'll see you guys. Give it up one more time. Mayday Parade, live on radio1045.com.
Thanks for having us.